time. You are just not seeing. Thank you so much for staying with us. You're still watching The Day Break with me, Drissa Mwonge. Like I promised that when I come back from the break, I'll be joined by a guest. Doesn't need much introduction because he's been here a number of times. Though it's not me who has been hosting him. And that is Mr. Gideon Tugumi. Good to have you, sir.
Thank you very much.
How have you been?
Yeah, I've been fine. I've been fine. We thank God that we are still alive through all these difficulties. So here and there, we are alive. So I'm glad to meet you this morning. And good morning, everyone. My name again is Gideon Tugumi. I'm actually a journalist.
You are?
Yes, I'm a journalist.
Have you practiced journalism before?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I wrote with the Giants magazine. I reported with the Capital Radio. I was on Top TV and the rest of the TV. So I'm really, I used to practice journalism before I channeled. When I went for law, I said, okay, let me go and also try the other side. And the reason why I went there is when they shot my leg. I was on, we were reporting during the walk to work. You remember the walk to work?
Yes.
And so I was on the, so I was shot.
You
so
practiced journalism in 2011?
Yes, 2011.
You reported for which media house?
I was Capital Radio by then.
And you got shot?
Yes, I was shot. And when I got that kind of big injury, I had to really leave and go for some other issues.
So you're another journalist, a victim of the Ghana security agency?
For sure, yes.
Were you compensated?
No, up to now. Up to now.
Oh,
The Uganda Human Rights Commission passed a judgment that I should be compensated with the 48 million, which the police, I think, is still looking around. I don't know.
You took about 15 years ago?
Yeah,
close to 15 years ago.
And that is it.
But who treated you?
No,
Did you foot your medical bills?
No, I fought my own medical bills. I went to South Africa for a surgery.
Must have been expensive.
Very expensive, more than even 100 millions. And
the bullet was removed?
Yeah.
It was in the knee?
Yeah, it was in the knee. It entered directly. It entered directly.
So thank God
it is something
every
that
second of your life. Because if you can still walk the way I saw you walking when you were shot in the leg.
Yes, I was shot in the leg.
You must be grateful.
No, I normally go for review after 6 months.
At your own cost?
At my own cost. So even if the other one comes, it is almost less or nothing given to what I incurred. And my life, you remember, I was, a very practicing journalist, and I so much loved my work. So
the interaction I had with you before you came on air, you told me you're a human rights activist?
Yes.
You're a human rights lawyer?
Yes, sure.
I mean,
sure.
With all these positions, you have not maneuvered to see that you get justice for
No, but justice, how do you get justice? You try court, and what court decides what it does, and what do you do? There are many cases. There are many cases. When the Human Rights Act passed a judgment and I was not compensated, I went to High Court. I went to High Court and was seeking for, and the High Court, passed a judgment, ex parte judgment, because they did not even appear for their defense and the rest. And it ended there. What do? You can't enforce it. How do you enforce it? So we have many issues.
But I'm talking to a lawyer.
Yes.
I'm talking to a lawyer.
Yeah, definitely, yes.
How can you say that?
You can't enforce it. How do you enforce it? You want to arrest IGP, you arrest, what do you do? Yes, I'm telling you, it is very complicated. Many people have got many issues of such a nature, even more. And they are not helped at all. Because we were talking now, when you look at the courts of law at this particular time, and you see if you are to file a case in court, what happens now. If you don't have money, you cannot file a case. Your file will get lost. If it is a matter of land, they have to find the value of land. You can imagine somebody is stealing your land, which is equivalent to $1 billion, and you are going to the court, and the court says, no, you have to pay, 5% of the total amount. How much? Where will you get it? So people are losing their land. There are many issues of which people cannot understand. And these are the issues that are going on in the country. And what do you do? What do you do? Everywhere is as if it has become revenue collection centers, which is not legally, binding. It is not legally even allowed. But people are collecting money. If you go without money, nobody will work on you. That is the beginning of corruption. Somebody will say, okay, if you are not saying
this... We've been talking about corruption, but we didn't know that also the judicial system is infiltrated.
Yes, so much. If you go to now, if you just go and without money, a clerk will just look at you, will not even fix your case.
Mr. Gideon, you're serious?
No, no, I'm telling you the whole truth. You know, I'm on TV. Everybody's seeing. If you don't have money,
A clerk will not.
A clerk will not. I'm telling you, a clerk will frustrate you there, and then it will never reach even the judge. It will not.
I would think a lawyer, you know the repercussions of such statements.
Me, what I'm telling you, I've even talked, I've even written to the Chief Justice about it.
And what have they said?
Yes, no, there is no reply. There is no reply. And this is a known thing. You just take a case, and tomorrow your file will get lost. You go to the clerk and say the file is not there. You look for it all in vain. You go and even bring the duplicate, even again it gets lost. People are being frustrated. Or they will give you a date. Today is what? Is 12th. They can give you 12th of next year, of September next year.
Seriously?
I'm telling you, it's not a joke. You just go, they say the only date that is available is September next year. So the case you...
That's being considerate.
Let me tell you, there is a problem in every sector of the country. I don't know what is happening. I don't really know. Because you expect that the courts of law, such as things wouldn't happen. But it is happening. It is happening. You know? Me, I had a case personally. I had a case in court, which I had reported for, it was there for about 6 years. You know, I had gone into a certain university for a law course. And what happened, they decided to confuse me with the marks and the rest of the staff. So when I took them to court, they just forcibly chased me away.
You were expelled from the university?
Yes. When I had gone, I'd gone for a law course. Yes, I had gone for a law course. And so they confused me with the man.
Why were you taking them to court?
No, I was taking them to court because they are confusing me, and me, I'm not a confused man. You can't confuse me. You know, there are some marks, you know, the marks gets lost, and somebody says you have to pay again money in order to do those courseworks and the rest. And I said, no, I can't do that.
Wait,
I
you failed the paper?
No, you are not failing the paper. The marks gets lost. Yes, you have done the paper, and they are saying we cannot see the mark.
That's not your blame. It's the lecturer's blame. He's the one supposed to
No, but it is a university. Because me, I don't employ the lecturer. I'm a student. I've come to study.
So when you're told to repeat the paper?
Yes, not only even one. You know, not only one.
Which year were you then?
So, no, please, I can't even mention. I was in second year. I was in second year. I was in my second year. And so the assistant academic registrar came and said, if you are saying the marks are lost, you cannot again pay the money, you are not entering the examination room. I went to court. You know, as a law student, I went to court. He said, no, I challenged the academic registrar.
And the university
yes, you cannot. No, the university did not even officially do it. But the assistant academic registrar came and said, you are not entering examination room. Because you have to, again, pay for the papers which you did and you paid for. Then they said, no. I went to court. When I went to court, the case remained there for 6 years. I went to another university, did the same course, finished the course before the case was disposed of. To either say you should be given your marks and remain in. So by the day I did not go to court, even I had communicated, the day I did not go, my case was dismissed.
So all this.
No, and this.
Where does this problem emanate from? If you're talking about. We are not talking about the judiciary, which is charged with the duty of delivering justice.
Yes.
If it is also, you know, functioning like this, where do you think the problem emanates from?
No, the problem emanates from leadership, the administration of the courts. Everything has turned out to be now, you have to be a cadre. You have to be somebody who is known to someone in order to acquire a certain position. Even in the appointment of judges, even in the public sector, even in the public service. No, even in the appointment of judges, they will bring a judge. They will know the lawyers who have been brought up in that kind of the processes of the cadreship, and those are the ones that appointed the judges. And so, what do you expect? You don't expect much. These are the things that are happening, really. People whom they know they are frustrated. You have been seeing Councillor Mabirizi, how has been frustrated. Just trying, public interest is something that people don't know. And even the judges themselves think that maybe you're fighting a judge, you're fighting everybody. No.
Okay.
So there is a problem that people really are taking issues personally. They are not following a professional way of doing things.
Even your political affiliations, whatever you said, I think you're politically motivated. But let's now speak real politics here, Mr. Tugume.
Yes.
The last time I checked, you
Yes, I was
pursuing justice for,
for Chibarama and the rest of the
How far with
people.
your party?
No. The party was stolen, and they are illegally doing whichever
party was stolen?
the NUP.
You gave away NUP.
No.
You did in a ceremony which was organized somewhere. Here we see Mr. Chibalama standing on one side, Chagulanyi Ssentamu on the other, as they're shaking hands, changing the name of the party to NUP.
No.
And you're using the word stolen. You're being unfair to the NUP establishment.
You see, the issues of political parties are embedded in the Political Parties and Organizations Act. You follow the processes of what they call a delegates conference. A delegates conference is where all the delegates, the members of the party, they are invited into a certain room or a certain hall or a certain playground or anywhere, and elect leaders themselves, Where such an issue has not happened, then you cannot say you got the party properly. You must be a member of a party in order to become a delegate and in order to be elected. If you have not been a member of a party, then you cannot presume.
Bring us to speak.
Yes.
What was Gideon's position?
I was a spokesman. I was a spokesman in that party.
In the NURP?
You see, we are the ones that changed NURP to NUP. Chagulanyi came and found when we had changed it by 2019.
Were you part and parcel of that ceremony?
No, I wasn't.
Where were you?
No, actually was at my office, Buganda Road here. I just learned of it when I just learned that, Chibarama is giving out to his son, because the other one is the son. They are related.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, they are related. He is a son to the
Then how come
sister.
you didn't hate Chibalama because
No.
No.
You see, Chibarama, he was very correct. Because generally, when you looked at Chagulanyi by then, he's a very strong man, He's had a following. And of course, somebody would need such a kind of a person. And our party allows somebody to be embedded as a flag bearer at any point, even if that person has not been a member. But such a person should take only that position of the flag bearer.
So under what arrangement did you bring Chagulanyi on board? Did he come in as a
flag bearer? Definitely, as a flag bearer. Was
all this documented?
Yes, it was documented.
If it was documented,
yes,
wouldn't be way
No. Let me tell you, there is even an agreement, a memorandum of understanding, where he was to be the flag bearer and only for 1 year. Only for 1 year. And whatever he would be doing, he was supposed to be consulting the party, which he did not. For him, when he took over the power of the party, and as a flag bearer, he declared himself the principal. He declared himself the president of the party. He went to NASA and printed, party cards, started distributing them, giving them to the people who were standing for different positions. He never came back to the party.
So at what point exactly did you fall out?
No.
How long did it take you guys fall out? From the time you brought Chagulanyi on board, how long did it take you to
within that period of campaigns,
before we took,
yes, within the period,
yes,
within the period
for now.
Yes, within the period of the campaigns, because we were supposed to come back and we discussed. Central Executive Committee of a party must sit and is the one that passes.
And how come it took you long to come out?
No.
To cry out the public.
No. We are always doing that. We are always doing well. You see, even
because why I'm asking this question?
Yes.
There also believe that Gideon and company.
Yes.
You must have been, brought on board by the state.
No.
To disorganize.
No. If we are brought by the state, we are the ones that gave Chagulanyi. I had known even Chagulanyi before. He knows it. That is where I was working, and I was the one promoting, sponsoring his promotions in his whichever he was. Yes, his concerts. I was the one doing that. He knows it. So I knew him before. So he's a friend, actually. Even the whole family, I knew them. So I wouldn't. I did not. I
saw this young man pulling ropes with you, the old man, and it's like.
No, let me tell you, this is the law. This is a principle. that where you have not gone as per what the law says, it will come back to you. That is it. I don't have any grudge against Kyagulanyi personally, no. But I'm saying what you're doing is not right. Right now, they don't have a constitution. They are working, but I don't know how they're operating. They were trying to forge a constitution with the Electoral Commission. Who went to the Electoral Commission, put a caveat on it. And the Electoral Commission said they cannot gazette such a kind of a forgery. It is even a letter which was written to them. And but they are operating normally. So somebody should not tell you that for us we are brought by the state. I've never been to any organ of the state personally. Yes, not I mean Chibalama, long time ago when he was working with Muwanga, the late Muwanga, who was the vice president. That is the time when he was working with him as his personal driver. Yes, so that is the time. Are you in touch with Chibalama? I'm in touch with him. I'm in touch with him. We are together.
But how, if you met with Kyagulanyi Settlement Company and then you brought them aboard, why is it so hard now for you to meet them in person?
No.
When you talk about
they are so, let me tell you, they were obsessed.
To meet you?
They are obsessed with money. When they started getting the state money, they completely changed it.
They get state money?
Yes, they are getting state money. They are getting 3.4 billion.
Talk about the iPod money.
Yeah, no, that's not iPod.
iPod.
It is Electoral Commission. It is government.
Yes.
It is not iPod. Yes, it is the state money. They are getting, NRM getting 13.2. Then the second one is NUP getting 3.4.
Cut of their representation in Parliament.
No, but
they're entitled to this, you know.
No, but
every political party that has a member in Parliament is entitled to this money.
Let me tell you, where you are seeing, in law, actually, when you find somebody is doing wrong and you don't stop that person from doing wrong, then you are part of that wrong. Failure to prevent a felony, you become felonious yourself. When you find somebody is trying to kill someone and you just pass, if that person is killed, you are accomplice. You become,
to what we're talking
yes.
about.
So yes, when you're seeing the country is going into ruins because of people misusing the public funds, and you also go with it and take the money and use it in a way you like. Of course, you are part of that because what is on the ground now? What is NUP using the money for? That's what we're asking. What are they doing? They have not built structures. They have not completely done nothing. Nothing.
Let's take a very short break, Mr. Tugumi. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go.
Discover delicacy at Cafe Atu, your all-in-one destination. Whether it's the perfect cup of coffee or a satisfying meal, we got you covered. Indulge your cravings with our mouth-watering pilau, savory katogo, crispy chips, and tender chicken. Explore our world of cocktails and fresh juices for a truly special treat. Planning an event? Choose Cafe Atu for top-notch outside catering services. Benefit from ample parking, stay connected with Wi-Fi, and catch your favorite matches on DSTV. Cafe Atu offers food deliveries in and around Kampala. Hosting a conference, our center accommodates up to 1,000 people. Need a boardroom for a party or corporate meeting? We've got just the spot for you. We offer a free venue for birthdays and baby showers, providing complimentary photography. For those aspiring to become professional baristas, our barista school awaits you. Visit us at Albany Center, Level 2 on Ginger Road. Cafe Atu, where every occasion becomes a memorable experience.
Are you looking for the perfect cake to sweeten up your special occasion? Look no further than Cake Oasis. At Cake Oasis, we specialize in creating exquisite cakes for all types of events. Whether it's a birthday celebration, a wedding, an introduction, baby shower, or any other special occasion. Our cakes come in a variety of trendy designs that will add a touch of elegance to your function. And the best part, our cakes are not only beautifully crafted, but also affordable. Contact us today on 0743 060 510 or 0762 572 464 to order your dream cake and make your event truly unforgettable. Cake Oasis, love at first bite.
Thank you so much for staying with us. You're still watching the Daybreak with me, Risa Mwonge, with my guest here, Mr. Tugume Gideon, a founder of the NR.
It is NUP. It is NUP.
Now I want the original one.
It is no, it is NUP actually. You know, it changed, and we are the ones that changed the party to NUP.
But I thought Chairman Setamu changed.
No. That is how he deceives people. That's how, in our constitution.
So when you're handing over the party to him, you handed him NUP and not the other.
It is NUP, even the umbrella, everything, all the symbols and
we had
completely changed everything. He did not participate.
You used the word stealing.
No, he stole the party. You know, if you had an agreement, MOU, for a year, and when a year ended, you never even returned. Up to now, nobody can beep you, nobody can flash you, nobody can send you a message, nobody can call you, you can't meet anybody. These are the core founders of the party. You can't meet any of them.
How about those who allege that these people are not concerned about the party, but what is happening?
No, they are concerned about
the Chivalama group. Which includes you, Mr. Gideon.
Yes.
What hurts you is that you're seeing NUP now becoming that big with all the money they're getting through iPod and with all the big representation they have in Parliament. You never saw this coming, and so you're acting out of envy.
No.
So you had failed to promote the level to the party that level.
No. We actually wanted this to happen. Whichever is happening, we wanted it. And we would be the happiest people.
You're envious that you're not the ones in charge now?
No. We are not. We are not envious at all. Because in the first place, he was looking for a party and chose to come for NUP. He was coming to my office. My office was on Uganda Road.
He came to you?
No, he came to us. He came to me actually. His brother is the first one who came to me. Freddy Nyas is the one who came to my office, Uganda Road, looking for any party. May I coordinate all parties, registered political parties?
Okay.
Yes, so he came and we had a discussion over many issues until he landed on NUP and felt it was really good to make it for him, for them. And so we had a discussion with them. Okay. Yes, and we said, now what should we say? Okay, we can bring you on board, but you have to be a member. But before he became a member, you know, then he had to get in touch with his uncle, and they went to Kachiri. There were 7, yes, there were 7 people. There were 7 from NUP, from People Power, and then the 5 from Chibarama's side. So those were 11 people. So they went and...
So here you hand over the party to him. Under what arrangement? Was anything documented? Do you have any documentation?
There is a document which he signed. He himself knows it. He signed the document, Rugogaya signed it, and he has signed it. There were 3 of them who signed. But there were 7 people who came. That was him, that was his brother Nyanzi, that was Joel Senyonyi Sekezi, that was Nubian Reed.
So what is stipulated in the document? Under what arrangement are you handing over the party to NUP? That's why I'm interested.
The arrangement was that NUP is getting, into understanding and working together with People Power. Actually, they deceived Mr. Chiwarama, because I wasn't there. They deceived Mr. Chiwarama that actually People Power was a registered entity, which was not. So the party wouldn't have signed a memorandum of understanding with an unregistered entity. It would be illegal. But they deceived him and signed it. So, and so
when Chagulanyi was contesting for presidency as he was campaigning, were you on his side?
I was on his side.
Not
I
you,
was,
per
no,
se,
I
but
was,
the
yes,
group,
we are on his side.
You stood with him?
Yes, we stood with him.
Throughout
Because,
his campaign?
yes, there was still that year of that memorandum.
And at what point did you fall out with him?
No, we felt that when, within that period, when he went to Arua, do you not remember of Arua?
That was way much
Yes,
before.
yes, when he went to Arua. No, when
Where was
me
where he
personally,
was arrested?
Personally,
No, that was before.
yes, personally, when he went to Arua, I started thinking differently. I started looking
Mr.
at him in
Gideon,
different way.
I
Yes.
need to refresh your memory,
Yes.
sir. The Arua saga you're talking about.
Yes.
It happened way before Chagula even forming the NUP.
No.
Yes, that was 2018.
No.
And you hand him over the party in 2020.
You see,
forget?
there are many issues
Rather than
that
2019.
happened. There are many issues that happened. You remember when he was arrested and taken to court in Igulu? You remember?
That was in 2018.
Yeah, 2018. Yes,
Yes.
that's what I'm trying to say. That me personally, you know, by that time they were coming to us for talks. We are in
Yes.
talks. Yes,
During
we were in
that
talks.
time, the people power was vibrant.
Yes, and me personally,
But
that's when I started
the NUP
looking.
was formed in
That's
2018.
that's when I started looking at him in different way. Personally, when he
Different
went to
how do
Arua.
you-
Yes, you know, when he went there, he was taken to President Museveni when President Museveni was in a barracks in Gulu, and he met President Museveni, for almost an hour, sitting only two of them together.
After he was arrested?
Yes, after he was arrested.
When he was accused of being possession
yes,
of guns?
of guns. You remember that case was in court, and remember he deposited his passport and the rest of the stuff. So he went and met President Museveni in the Gulu barracks for 2 hours, two of them alone. And what they discussed, nobody knows. And when he came out,
How did you learn of that?
when he came, no, we were there, we were in Igulu. We're in Igulu.
You were working with
Yes,
closely
we're in
with
Igulu. We are closely working together.
So before the
yes.
NUP,
we were closely
you were
moving
still-
together, because we're all parties, all opposition parties, we are working with people power by then, you remember. We were moving together. Yes, we are moving together. So when he met him, he came back, his passport was given to him, not through court processes. He has never gone back even to the court. He has never. And all the cases were dropped.
He's not blamed
Simultaneous.
for that, you know.
No,
He's not the one to blame.
No, I'm not blaming him. But it could have been a deal. You know, it could have been a deal. So when he came out of that, me personally, I started thinking differently. I was like, how could this one?
Nevertheless, you
Yes.
brought him on board
Yes.
and handed
now,
him over.
when the party was handed
Because that
over
was
to him,
2020.
you know, when it is,
And what you're telling us about is
yes,
what
now
happened in 2018.
I'm coming now. When we went into that, when he was handed over the party to go and campaign, what I saw was when he was putting on a military, you know, protective gear. You cannot have it when you're not a person who is connected.
You mean during campaigns?
Yes, during the campaigns in Ruka, you remember.
This is your candidate we are talking about.
Yes, I'm
Still
talking
you
about
doubted him.
Yes, I'm still doubting. Personally, I'm doubting, but I'm there. I'm moving on. He's putting on the military protective gear, and I'm asking whoever is around there.
You must have known where he
Yes,
got it
no,
from.
I'm
Because
even
he was
even
your candidate.
even
You are close
no,
to him.
even right now,
You even knew his source of
No, even right now, when you ask him where is that attire, he cannot tell you. He can't tell you where he got it from. He can't tell you where it is.
So here
right
you're
now.
moving with your
yes.
candidate.
Now, yes,
And
it,
you
it
don't
goes.
know anything about him.
It goes. You know, a certain clique started there, where they started eliminating. You know, there is a elimination method which we studied in primary. So they started eliminating us. When they want to discuss something,
the Chivalama faction.
they don't involve you. They go and sit somewhere, discuss some issues, and go on. They want to go somewhere for planning, they don't involve you. So what do? You stay there. They don't even allow you to go to their meetings at Kamocha. They don't even invite you for anything. You just see them doing their things. That's where it started. From the other meeting, now we are giving him the party, the man is moving alone. He's trying to move alone. And whichever he's doing, you are seeing he has got the state machinery protecting him. And we started doubting.
I really felt
So we
right.
called him. We called him, please come.
You are connecting two things that happened in two different centuries. 2018, Chagula in the lead of the People Power movement. You know, there we didn't have any UP on board.
Yes.
It was Chagulanyi with you know, some...
No, all the political parties. All the political parties.
When
actually.
you talk of political parties,
yes,
I
they
think
registered
they came on
political
board
parties.
when
No.
you went to Masaka under the DP reunion.
No, leave reunion. Leave reunion.
That's why I saw
no, we
parties
supported.
trying to come
No,
close
when
to
the
the
people
work
power
that
came,
they were
all of us joined the people power. People power was formed by different people from different political parties.
Anyway, you say you started doubting
Yes.
him when he met himself.
Yes, when he met President Museveni. That's when I started
But
doubting.
in 2020, you handed him the party.
No.
Why did you hand over your party to someone you never
What
trusted?
I'm trying to tell you, personally, I did not hand over the party. We're still in talks.
You are not part of
we're
that
still,
ceremony?
We're still in talks.
Wait, you were not part of that ceremony where I saw
no,
Mr.
I was not.
Kivalama
I was
handing
not. I was not. I was even not invited.
The instrumental
Yes,
powers
I was even not invited. However, when we found that the party had been handed over to him, we agreed. We agreed. Because that is the person we had by then. He had the following. He had, you know, you were seeing somebody who had a figure, and we said, okay, let's go with him. But personal note, I had realized that something was going wrong.
Okay.
Yes.
Fast forward, you embark on a journey to rescue your party.
Yes. Now, we called him, please come and report to the party what you were doing, because that is what the MOU says. The man did not come.
This is when you started dragging him to court.
Yes, the man refused. No, the party, by the way, what people should know is that we did not drag Kyagulanyi to court. No.
Okay.
The two members, two SEC members from Eastern Uganda are the ones who took Kyagulanyi, Chibalama, Simba, Kagombe, and the rest to court. Now, when they took them to court, what I've been telling you, the issues of court. Instead, we saw, again, Chibalama being as if is being you know, yes, no, not even crucified, you know, being, you know, as if is being put on the side, as if he's the one who took the Kyagulanyi group to court, which was wrong. He was one of them. He was a defendant. But they took him the other side, and even the judgment was passed. So you even wonder what's wrong, you know. The cross-examination.
So was the complainant.
The complainants were Basibe, but it's called the Basibe, the one who is from Eastern Uganda, the two who were from Eastern Uganda, the two Central Executive Committee members.
Was a defendant.
He was a defendant with Kyagulanyi.
We thought he was the complainant.
No, he was not. But even somebody can ask, how was he changed to be a plaintiff? He was not a plaintiff. Even the plaintiffs did not even stand in the court. Did you see Basibe?
When I was seeing Kyagulanyi and Chibalama,
he did not.
One was a defendant and the other was a
things, let me tell you.
Was a plaintiff.
That is a clear way how things were done. And we understood that the state were in this thing. When Chibalama was there, they came and arrested him without our knowledge. Yes, without our knowledge.
Yes, to share your views.
Without our knowledge.
Arrest Chibalama.
No, we don't know. They took him.
And
yes,
speaking a
they took him. They took him to Mbari. Me, I looked for Chibalama and Simba for a long time. They were nowhere to be seen. They completely denied me the chance of seeing him. So they took him to Mbari, bringing him back. They brought him as a plaintiff, whereas he was not.
He calls for a press conference.
Yes,
they speak a totally different
language. He was completely but you say they confused the old man. In the first place, he was a defendant. He had been shot, and those who shot him did not even come to court. No, but they brought him as if he was a plaintiff, that he was the one who shot. No, he did not. So the man was cross-examined by Segona, who was a lawyer for NUP, for Kyagulanyi, would have been the same lawyer for Chibalama and the rest, because they had been shot together.
What a confusion.
So, completely. And this is court. That's what I've been telling you, that there is a problem in the court in Uganda. So the man was taken to be the plaintiff when he had never been. He was cross-examined, and you saw what happened. And they did not dismiss the case, by the way. What was dismissed was an application which was put there that wanted to stop the activities of the party, and which the judge said, no, it cannot stop now because time has already gone. The people have already by events. So, but the main application is still there up to now. Do you know that?
What kind of relationship now do you have with NUP?
No, personally, no, I left NUP.
When I say you actually mean the whole of your faction.
Yes.
Chibalama,
no, Chibalama for him is home. Is in Buwambo, is home. what should he do?
Your relationship. What is the perception of Kyagulanyi and
no,
NUP
Kyagulanyi, I don't know what Kyagulanyi actually is trying to do. He has no constitution, he's doing his own things. The constitution
your
that we have,
perception of him, because you used the word that he stole your party.
Yeah, he stole the party. Because how is he running the party now without a constitution?
Oh, they do have a constitution.
The party constitution which we have.
They have a constitution.
No, they don't have. They completely don't have. The constitution that we have, which is for UNRP, that was, proceeded to NUP, does not recognize a president of a party. The person who heads the party is the vice president. But now he himself says he's the president of a party, which does not recognize that. Secondly, he says the principle, there is no principle, a title called principle in our constitution. He goes ahead and appoints the vice presidents, of which the constitution doesn't approve. So he's doing his own things, being under protection of the state, and he's enjoying himself.
Well,
they know.
Yeah. Lately, the NUP has been in the news. In fact, all of this year, for bad reasons. We've seen, rifts develop within the party. As we speak now, Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, the principal of the party, cannot, their relationship with his former vice president for Buganda and the Central Region, and also former leader of opposition, and also commissioner. They're not friends anymore. And you also hear other things, within the party.
You see, Delisa, in the first place, Kyagulanyi has no mandate of appointing anybody, including the leader of opposition.
But he's the leader of the party, isn't it?
No, I'm telling you, he's not. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Supposed to
the constitution which I'm going to send you, I have it on the phone here. It does not recognize, he has not the mandate. Because the president of a party is just a flag bearer, and it ends with flag bearing.
Who runs the party?
Yes, the vice president. The vice president, according to our party constitution, the vice president is the one managing the affairs of the party. And there was no election, neither.
Because you have several vice presidents.
No, those are
the vice president for regions.
Leave those ones. The vice president is Chibarama, is the one who was the former vice president, is the vice president up to now.
In the other arrangement, they did not. Kyagulanyi as the president and Chibalama as his vice president.
Yes, he was the vice president. The leader as a leader as well as the leader of the party. But
they went to sideline Chibalama.
Yes, they sidelined him and they decided to do whichever they are doing. He has no capacity of appointing, even authority, to appoint anybody, including the committees of parliament, including the leader of opposition, including the commissioners, and whichever he's doing. He's doing his own things under protection of the state.
Under the constitution, what is his role?
It is only for cost. The moment you fail to go through, you come back and be a member.
So he was just
a flag bearer.
Not even the president.
He has never been, let me tell you, he has never been a member of NUP. He made himself a member of NUP starting with number 001. He is number 001 after printing the forgery of the cards, of the party cards. Number 001, forgetting that even the founders of the party, they are nowhere. So the rest, number 001, his wife is number 002, I think is number 3, like that. As if they got the party.
Where are the founders of the party?
When did they found the party? Can they tell you, you are a journalist, senior journalist and a lecturer, can they tell you whether they were founders of that party? Are they the founders of the party? When did they join? You cannot be elected to be a flag bearer of a certain party when you have not been a member. But this was a courtesy. That was an agreement, an MOU, which themselves faulted even. So whichever they are doing now is illegal, and nobody is even talking about them. Recently, there was, in the papers, of course, they failed to make an accountability. According to the Electoral Commission, according to the Political Parties and Organizations Act, you cannot submit an accountability without being signed by at least one of the founders. But for them, they submit the accountability. And I don't know where and how. We don't know whichever they are doing. For them, they are doing their own things. I don't know from which constitution. I don't know from where. I don't know how. But for us, we just, okay.
You have given up?
Yes. What I did, I just left them and I just gave up. I gave up of them.
So you're not giving up in any
No, I'm not. I'm now in the Forum for Integrity and Leadership field.
That's a new political party?
It is an old party, but that's where I've been embedded. And I've been, recently, elected as the Secretary General of the party. So I'm no longer with I cannot belong to such a kind of disorganization. It is really too much. And time will tell, by the way, let me tell you, Delisa, time will tell, some people will pay back. Some people will pay back. Their properties will be sold, and they pay back the public money they are illegally. Yes, no, I'm telling you. This is the whole. You cannot continue doing illegal things, and you think, in law, proceeds of a crime will always be a crime.
But have you attempted to?
They will always be a crime.
Sit down,
no, he cannot. He doesn't have that
calls?
time. No, he doesn't. He doesn't pick one calls. I have all his two numbers, but he doesn't even call my number. He doesn't even pick. Yeah, well, I'm telling you that he used to be my friend before. I used to sponsor him. He knows, but he completely changed. Since then, he completely changed. He's a different person. He's doing his own things, promoting the foot soldiers who are not unconstitutional, who are constitutional. Is we don't know what he's doing completely. In parties politics, you cannot even buy a party headquarters without consulting the Central Executive Committee, because they can decide. They say, don't buy in that place.
No, I thought we were happy with it.
No, but they did not even buy the party in NUP names you saw in the papers recently.
We shall discuss that another time. Our time is fast spent, Mr. Gideon.
Yeah, so I really appreciate your time. I thank you so much for hosting me. I will always be available where you really need me. We are discussing these issues not because we don't like our colleagues or we have any issue with our people, but we think that there is a need to follow the law and put ourselves right. In Uganda, they say, when you really have an attachment to something, you need to make it right so that it can be proper. We had a lot of briefs, we had a lot of, trust that really were to change this country, but it is completely overgone now.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tugume Gideon, there for you. Thank you so much, our dear viewers. We've come to the end of this edition of the Day of Break. My name is Idrissa Mwonge. From me and the team, we wish you a good day. Goodbye for now. See you then.